Aisha Carr is facing a trial in both of those cases, but in the misconduct in office case, her defense attorney alleges prosecutors singled her out because of her race. At a preliminary hearing in August,
were you skeptical of that complaint, given Ms. Carr's track record as being a political opponent of that union? Objection, relevance, sustained.
Aisha Carr's defense attorney, Dan Adams, probed a DA investigator for the origins of the state's case. Now, Adams is asking the court to force the state to turn over documents the defense says would show Carr was prosecuted based on race and wants the charges dismissed. He's asking for documents showing if Carr was singled out and if other referrals were handled differently. Adams isn't commenting. The state wants the court to deny the request, arguing it lacks sufficient support for the court to grant it, and notes prosecutors tried to resolve the case before it was issued.
This case is one that's hard to prove. There are precedents in terms of attempts to prove it.
UW Law School professor Ian Main says it's an uncommon defense and motion. States like California have laws about discriminatory or disparate charging practices.
In states that don't have this kind of protection, like Wisconsin, it's uncommon.
And what happens will be at the judge's discretion.
It's a tough hill to climb.
Carr was elected back in 2021. She was critical of MPS, sparred with the teachers union, and opposed the district's referendum. Carr resigned from office in May. She was charged in June with misconduct in office and theft. Prosecutors say she represented a district she didn't live in and collected a paycheck for it. Investigators say Carr did move into a home in the district nearly 2 years after she was first elected. Now, Carr has received an offer from the state according to court records, and a hearing is scheduled for next week in this case, as well as that other case against Carr, the food stamp fraud case. Now, that case stemmed from the investigation into her residency for the Milwaukee Public School Board. Prosecutors say Carr received food benefits despite being over the income limit. Mary?